it always it always trips me out when I see people from all over the United States chilling in the live with me. You feel me? What's up though? East Coast, Massachusetts. Hey, what's up, Say Fang? South Fang. I was just on the East Coast in Massachusetts. Um, on the second to the ninth or the 10th or something like that. Rose is in Independence, Oregon. That's where I'm from. Well, that's where I'm at right now. You feel me? So Rose is from Independence, Oregon. That's where I stay right now. Yeah, put Independence, Oregon on the map. Feel me? Phyllis said hi, Fred. Hi, Phyllis. Don said I took a nap. I'm awake. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Kush Fairy, for the roses. I appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night tonight. Sandia, hi, just coming through to show some love. I'm about to put my kids to bed. Love from New Mexico. Hey, I send mine right back to you. Thank you for the roses, Don. You blessing your boy tonight. Hi, Miss Rose Petals. How's everybody doing tonight? You feel me? Did any of y'all catch my latest videos that I posted about the cups? Hi, Estiveta. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm just saying though, what y'all think? Do y'all think I did a good job on those videos? Sandia said, I love your smile for real. Thank you. It's been a long way coming, you feel me? There was a time when I never smiled at all. Feel me? But now I can't help but smile. It's crazy. Oh. So let me tell y'all about Don said yes, you always do a great job on your videos. Hey, thank you, Don. Eli Baby said Aztec. No, I'm not Aztec. I'm Vietnamese. I don't know if y'all care to hear, right? But I just want to share about like this really good childhood memory that I have, you know? So I got two brothers actually. One's resting in peace and one was left back in Vietnam when my parents escaped to the United States with my sisters. That's another story though. But basically here in the United States, I grew up in a household with all girls. It was me, my older sister Vanessa, my older sister Trin, and my older sister Twee. Then when I was 5 years old, my older sister Twee ran away, and then it was just three of us. So I always kind of wish I had a brother. You feel me? Just wanted to know what that would be like. And then when I was about 6, 7 years old, I started hanging out real tough with my cousin Dumble, right? Well, he basically came and lived with us because he was already banging. I was 6, 7 years old. He was probably 11 or 12, but he was already banging. And he was tagging in the apartments that he stayed in, right? And the manager couldn't prove that he did it. but the manager kind of had a feeling that he did because my cousin was banged out, right? So the manager told my aunt, he said, you gotta do something about your son or I'm gonna evict y'all. So my cousin Dumble, so my aunt basically asked my mom if she could take my cousin Dumble for the summer because he over there wilding out, tagging in the apartments and stuff. So my mom was like, bet. So my cousin Dumble came and stayed with us for the summer. And to me, he was like a god, you know what I'm saying? He was like my older brother. He was a gangster. He was everything I wanted to be. The way he talked, the way he walked, the way he acted, the confidence that he had, his swag. You know what I'm saying? He was ready smoking cigarettes. You feel me? Like I thought only adults did that. Art and gaming, thank you for the roses. And the way he just like kind of finessed his way through life or through the neighborhood. Like he was on another level than everybody else. You feel me? So thank you, John Q, for the herbs. I appreciate you, fam. So my cousin Dumble, he had like a very adventurous spirit. Like besides being a banger, he was also like extremely hilarious, like funny as hell. He always had a big old smile. And the reason why they gave him the moniker Dumble, thank you, Rebecca, for the roses. You keep my goal, ready? That's what's up. Thank you to Don. Thank you to Rebecca, Cushy Fair, Art Gaming Love, and everybody else that helped me achieve my goal. You already know every time I hit my goal, I slap on 100 more. And then when we hit 1,000, I just start all over again. You feel me? If we hit 1,000. So besides the fact that he was a banger and all that, he also had like a very adventurous spirit. He was always smiling, always happy. Right? Biggest smile you ever see. And the reason why they gave him the moniker Dumbo is because he had these big old ears, like extra ordinary big, right? So they gave him the nickname Dumbo after Dumbo, the baby elephant. For those that y'all don't know about the Disney movie cartoon. Thank you, John Q, for the roses, fam. So anyway, I'm from San Diego, California. And I'm from a little neighborhood out there called Linda Vista, right? And there's this canyon that snakes through our neighborhood called the Tecolote Canyon. And down in this canyon, there's like a pond, or I guess kind of like a river, because like water flows into it from somewhere. I don't know where the water comes from. But there's like this river / pondish kind of joint, right? I didn't know nothing about it until my cousin Dumbo came to live with us for the summer. And one day he was like, hey, little cuz, you want to go catch some frogs and some fish and some crawdads down in the canyon, right? And I was like, what? Right? So you gotta understand, like, I was born in the 80s. I was born in 83. Basically, I grew up in the 90s, right? And we were super extra broke back then, you feel me? So we didn't really have like toys and stuff like that, you feel me? So basically, like, for me as a kid, catching animals and stuff, that was like my thing. Like, I loved having pets and taking care of them and just tripping out on them, you feel me? I had every pet you can imagine. I had chicken, had duck, had dog, had a kitten, had frogs, had crawdads, had hamsters, had snakes, had turtle. I could go on and on and on. Pigeons, you feel me? But to me, having pets was like having a toy. And there was nothing better than having a pet that you caught in the wild, because I ain't had no money to go buy no pets from the pet store, you feel me? Shoot. Or everything. I used to go steal pets from the pet store. But that's another story. So when my cousin Dumbo was like, yeah, fool, we go down to the canyon and catch all these frogs and fish and crawdads and stuff. Ooh. I said, for real? I said, let's go. So my cousin, he like 12 years old. I'm thinking he was like 12. I'm like 7, something like that, right? 6 or 7. So that had to be like 7 or 8, somewhere around there, right? So he tells me like, grab a sheet. You know what I'm saying? Grab a sheet and let's go. You know what I'm saying? And he grabbed a like a net bag, like a laundry bag. So we bail, we mob on foot, flip flops, boom, shorts, summertime, push, block, 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 block till we get to Kelly Park. We walk down Kelly Park, and then all on the edge of Kelly Park is a canyon. So we went down this canyon. I ain't never been down no canyon before in my life. I ain't never went off road like that before in my life. You feel me? It was just hella dirt, rocks, and like little bushes and cactuses and poison ivy and stuff like that, right? But there was a trail. So we walked through this canyon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We get to this one part where it's like a decline. It's like a hill, but like hella steep. So we gotta turn around and face the ground and like army crawl like backwards like an ant down the hill, right? And then we get to another part where it was just a deep ass hole. I'm talking about at least 10 feet deep. No BS. Feel me? It's just like the trail on one side of us is hella bushes, poison ivy, cactuses, old trees, dead trees, alive trees, whatever trees, right? On the right, same thing. Probably hella rattlesnakes and tarantulas and scorpions and black widows and spiders that bite and coyotes, whatever else you could think of, right? And in front of us is this stupid deep hole, like, okay, probably not 10 feet deep, probably like 8 feet deep. Maybe like 7 feet deep, right? But you gotta understand, we're kids and we're only about like 4 feet high, and maybe 4 feet for something. You know what I'm saying? So all the way down inside of this hole is a wooden board that's basically like leaning sideways against the dirt wall. And you basically gotta jump in there and just trust that you could climb up this wooden board and get to the other side. And if you can't, you're stuck in this hole. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no cell phones cracking back then. Ain't no GPS. Ain't no drones. Ain't no woody woo. You know what I'm saying? It's just you. If you jump in there and you don't happen to climb up out of there, hasta la vista, baby. You know what I'm saying? So baby kids, me and my cousin Dumbo, we were baby kids. We don't like we with that. Like, okay, you wanna test our, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do it, right? So we jump in there. Woo! Wink! Right? We use the board, we climb up the board like ain't no thing, cause we climb everything, you know what I'm saying? And we got to the other side. You feel me? Right? Bam. And then when we get to the other side, there's more trails. You mob through this trail and you get to this part where there's this big old pipe. It's not like super big, but it's hella long. But it's probably like the size of a bowling ball. Well, no, probably about a little bit bigger. Probably about this. probably about the size of a bucket. You see, right? And it's going from one side of the canyon all the way across to the other side, right? And it's all black, right? And it's all like iron or something. And it goes from one side of the canyon to the other side, and it's about like, I would say at least 30 yards, 35, 40 yards, right? So this is the thing. Woo woo wham, boom boom boom, right? So there's two ways you can go here. One, you can take the shortcut, which is a very dangerous shortcut across this iron gas. Well, from what I was told, it was a gas pipe across this gas pipe, right? Or you go straight. So we're trying to get to this pond, right? So if you go straight, it's gonna take you longer, and you got to go through hella bushes and shrubs and stuff hitting you in your face and all that, right? Or you could go across this super high ass gas pipe. I'm talking about like you like all the way above the canyon, 1,000 feet. I don't know nothing about feet, right? But it's a lot of feet. You know what I'm saying? It's type of feet that hey, you fall off, it's no bueno. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's hasta luego. You know what I'm saying? So um so my cousin don't get at me. He's like, look, cuz this is what it is. If we go across this pipe, it's shorter, it saves us a lot of time, right? But it's very dangerous. If we go straight, it's way longer. We gotta go through some bushes, gotta watch out for rattlesnakes, twigs and stuff hitting us in the face, yada yada yada. You feel me? But it's safer. What you wanna do? So I'm like, let's do this. Let's go across the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I'll follow your lead. Go ahead. Go first. You did this before, right? He's like, yeah, I've done it before. I said, okay. He said, but it's scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, don't look down. He's like basically like just look at me and walk, follow me. Don't look down. Cause it's super high, right? And I'm like, everything my big cousin could do, I could do. Like I cannot show no weakness around this dude because to me, he's like my big homie. And I want to be just like him. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to show him like, I'm built for tough too. Like, you know, same way he's built for tough. I'm built for tough too, right? So I'm like, once he said he's done it before, I'm like, okay, if he could do it, then I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like mini him, right? So he's like, all right, let's go, right? So you know we got flip flops on, so he's like, take off your flip flops and just walk barefooted because you have better grip with your feet, right? So whoop, he take off his flip flop, I take off my flip flops, I got him on my hand, whoop, right? And he go and he put his hands out, right? He put his hands out wide like a T, and he go and he just go like it's nothing. He just mobbing, right? I was like, ooh. So I'm behind him. So in the beginning, it's not that bad because, you know, it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep, right? Because it's like an embankment underneath, right? So as so look, so as as we go further and further out, I remember him telling me like, "Don't look down," but what you mean, don't look down, fool? You know what I'm saying? Cause I started looking down, and we were all. I started looking down, and I was like, "Ooh!" So, hey, okay, so okay, so like I would say like every 10 feet, there was like these intervals where they had like these concrete pillars, right, that helped hold this pipe up. You feel me? And so on each side of the pipe, it had like a little bit of space where you could basically stand there or sit down and put your feet. You know what I'm saying? So when we got about like 25 feet out, we got to the first pillar, right? And my cousin Dumbo just like put his feet right there real quick and took a break. Like, you know, we rested real quick, and he told me, "Hey, you're next. Like, you're gonna come right here and take your break and, you know what I'm saying, rest too, right?" I'm like, I'm standing behind him on this pipe, like, man, hurry up, bro. Cause we up there. It's like you look down and the bushes look itty bitty, right? And all I'm thinking is like, woo! If I fall off this thing, them bushes are gonna hurt. They got rocks down there. They got dirt down there. Like, woo! Right? So my cousin Dumbo, he get up off the concrete pillar, and he step back on the pipe, and he push. He takes off. He goes off to the next one, because like another 15 feet further is another one, right? So I hurry up and get to the concrete pillar, and I sit down. I put my feet on the concrete pillar, and I sit, and I look, and I'm like, whoa! Right? Because, you know, I'm hella young. I'm like 7 or 8 years old at this time. I'm really young, bro. And to be honest, I don't ever really remember ever being up that high. You know what I'm saying? At my age, I don't remember ever being up that high, to be real, right? So I was like, whoa! And for the first time, I realized, like, bro, I'm afraid of the heights. So I became paralyzed with fear. Like, I couldn't move. I was stuck. I was just like, I can't move. I can't go an inch further. I can't go reverse. I'm just gonna sit right here because I feel safe. You feel what I'm saying? And my cousin Dumbo, he over there with his arms spread out like a T. He's spinning in circles. He walking backwards. He walking forwards. He like, come on, fool, let's go, right? I'm like, hold up, right? I'm paralyzed with fear. I'm like, hold up, man, hold up, right? And he over there like Peter Pan, just mobbing, you know what I'm saying, like Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, just mobbing up, doing the moonwalk on the pipe. He got his arms out. He ain't tripping. He's spinning. He doing all kind of stuff, right? I'm like, this fool, right? He running. He run all the way to the other side of the canyon where we're trying to get to, and come back on. He go all the way to the canyon to the safety, right? To where it's safe, to where his feet touch dirt, to his feet touch soil. Yo, you know what I'm saying? And then he came back onto the pipe where I was at, hundreds of feet in the air. You know what I'm saying? This dude was, that's how crazy, that was how much of a G my cousin Dumbo was. You feel me? And he was only like 12 years old at this time. He had no fear of death. You know what I'm saying? That's how ice cold his veins were. So he's like, come on, little cuz, let's go, right? And I'm frozen. I can't move, right? But I know I gotta G up, I gotta man up, because I'm trying to be like my big cousin. Like, I'm trying to like represent that like family line, right? So I do the best thing that I could do at that time, right? So hey, y'all better not knock me, but I was literally so scared. Hey, look. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I was literally so scared, right? That my legs didn't want to work. Like, I didn't even want to test them to see if they worked, because they felt like jelly. I felt like jelly from the waist down. That's how I felt, right? Like, Like I didn't even want to try to stand up on a concrete pillar and give them a test drive to see if they work, because in my mind they did not want to work. I knew that from the waist down it was all the way bad, right? So my cousin was over there, like I said, spinning and twirling and you know what I'm saying, doing the running man on the pipe and going backwards and forwards like it was no thing, right? He's like, come on, bro, let's go, right? So I did the best thing I could do at that moment. I started booty scooting. I grabbed the pipe. I started booty scooting. Inch by inch across the pipe. Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, y'all can't knock me for this though. Y'all gotta remember, I was like 7, 8 years old, right? Like right now, I'm 40 years old. I'm a G. You know what I'm saying? But back then, I was a cub. I was a baby Simba. You know what I'm saying? I was a baby lion in progress. You feel me? So I started grabbing this pot. I started booty scooting, and the thing is, like I said, like every 10 to 15 feet, there was another concrete pillar that kept this pipe up, right? So I was just focused on getting to that concrete pillar, because once I got to the next concrete pillar, I'll stay there for a minute, right? And when I say a minute, I mean like about like 10 to maybe 15 minutes, right? I'll just sit there because the further out I go, the higher the canyon gets, because the canyon it go like this. You feel what I'm saying? And the pipe it goes across the canyon. You feel what I'm saying? So the further out I go, the deeper the canyon gets. You feel what I'm saying? But there ain't no going back though, because I'm too scared to turn around, right? I'm so paralyzed on this pipe that I don't know how to turn around. You know what I'm saying? I just know one way is forward, right? While at the whole time, my cousin over there, ooh, come on, hurry up. Man, you acting like a little bitch right now. He over there doing this thing on the pipe like it's nothing, right? I'm on a concrete pillar like I'm looking over the edge. I'm looking over the other edge. And I'm telling myself, okay, you gotta get to the next concrete pillar, right? Just don't look down. Just don't lean too much to the right, and don't lean too much to the left. Just stay in the center and booty scoot your ass over to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So, 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 giddy him up, cowboys. So I'll go, right? And the whole time, I'm just like, booty scoot, booty scoot, and I just be like, bro, are you leaning too much to the right? No. Are you sure? I don't think I am. Booty scoot. Oh shit. Are you leaning too much to the left? No. It feels like you are. I don't think I am. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but the whole time, ooh, I just had a panic attack thinking about that shit. Time out. Oh, okay. Okay. So I just booty scoot to the next concrete pillar, right? And in the meantime, my cousin Double, he done walked back and forth, back and forth. He done went all the way, like I said, to the other side of the canyon. He done went to the soil. He done put his feet on the soil. You know what I'm saying? And still came back to where I was at. Walking back and forth like it was no thing. Like he was walking on the road. You know what I'm saying? This shit was pissing me off, right? Because I didn't understand why he Vietnamese just like I'm Vietnamese. He just a little bit older than me, but we basically the same. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker, he could just walk back and forth across his high ass pipe like it ain't no thing. And I, for some whatever reason, I can't I can't get myself to stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like my legs don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tripping out on the height, and I'm tripping out on how this motherfucker is just all fine and dandy, just mobbing back and forth on his pipe, doing the moonwalk, spinning around. You know what I'm saying? Just doing the cabbage patch, running man. He just getting it in, like it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? so so I was telling myself like, bro, you already made it halfway. You know what I'm saying? If you, I gotta breathe, because I be feeling that ooh, I be feeling it in my chest. Like I'm trying to have like I'm about to have a panic attack. Hold up, let me go get a drink. Let me go get a drink. Hey Don, thank you for the roses. Don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me. Y'all already know what it is, what it was, and what it always will be. You feel me? My loyal friends, you feel me? Y'all know what that Mogu's about. You feel me? Thank y'all for joining my live tonight. I don't even know what the hell I left off. You know what? Keep it a freaking band with y'all. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. Don't hate, just be happy for your boy, right? But I'm so blitzed that keep it a band, right? I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. I can't remember nothing I was just talking about. Whole memory bank erased. I went to go get some Mogu because I needed a drink. Got the Mogu. Now I'm back. And I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. Could somebody remind me? Tell me what the hell I was talking about. Could somebody like kind of remind me, and then so I could continue? Did y'all forget too, son? In the meantime, drink Mogu. It is the best drink that you could ever drink in your drinking life. Oh, you and Cuz walking through the pipe. Okay, bet. Thank you. Good looking out. So I wasn't walking. Big Cuz was walking. Not only was this motherfucker walking, he was moonwalking. He was a running man. He was cabbage patching. He was going backwards, forward, spinning. He was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? He was walking up to me like, man, what the fuck's the hold up? Come on, let's roll, let's go. He go all the way back to land where I'm trying to get to, and come all the way back to me and be like, bro, what's good? You know what I'm saying? With his punk ass overalls on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I didn't have overalls back then. You feel what I'm saying? So I was, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so look, so I got halfway, I got to the middle of the canyon, of the pipe. Thank you, Michelle, for the rose. I appreciate you for the roses. I appreciate you, fam. Uh, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I got halfway there, I got to the concrete pillar where I could rest my feet, and it probably took me a couple minutes to get there, but it felt like hours. Just to go from point A to point B to the middle, it felt like it took forever, right? And honestly, to keep it a buck, I didn't want to go no more. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted I just wanted to be rescued. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lene, for the gift. I just wanted like some kind of miracle to happen. I don't know. Thank you, Michelle, for the crown on my head. I just thank you. I'm a king. Yeah. So I just wanted to for in that situation, I just wanted some kind of miracle to happen. You feel me? Aladdin to roll up on his magic carpet. You feel me? God to send a cloud, a light, fluffy cloud. I could just roll over and just float to the ground on. You feel me? You say? I just needed a miracle. But reality was, wasn't no miracle going down. You know what I'm saying? Ow! Ow! It just hurts. It just hurts to like relive it. Like I'm reliving it right now in my mind. Ow! You know what I'm saying? Ow! Okay, so there I was, 7, 8-ish years old, right? I done booty scooted halfway across this pipe, and I didn't want to booty scoot no more. But the thing was, I couldn't go back. I had no choice but to go forward. Like I said, there was no miracle gonna come rescue me. You know what I'm saying? I had no choice but basically to booty scoot to the next concrete pillar, which is about another 10, 15 feet away. Woo! But I'm telling you, let me put the drink down before I spill this thing. Let me take a sip of this. Thank you, Michelle, for the hat and mustache. So you guys gotta understand. So this gas pipe or wherever the hell pipe it is, right? Everybody in the hood say it's a gas pipe, so that's why I'm gonna call it a gas pipe, made out of iron, like an iron skillet, right? It's all black, got like bumps and holes in it and stuff. Kind of warm from the summer sun. Feel me? I'm sitting on top of it like a horse, right? Or a pony, right? And the thing is, I get to booty scooting. I grab it, I scoot across. Grab it, scoot across. But the whole time, I tell myself to look forward, don't look down, right? And don't lean too much to the right, or don't lean too much to the left, because in my mind, I keep on thinking if I lean too much to the right, I'ma spin around. And the worst, and the worst thing is gonna happen. I might fall off, or I'll have to hang on for dear life, and I'm only 7, 8 years old, so I ain't for sure ain't gonna be able to hang on too long, right? So y'all already know what's gonna happen, right? So, so that's what I do. Basically, I just keep on booty scooting across this pipe till I get to the other side. But the whole time, I'm just like, please don't lean too much to the right. Please don't lean too much to the left. Please don't look down. Please go forward. And I just keep on going and going. And then we get to the other side of the canyon. Ooh! You don't know how good it feels. I never knew how good it could feel to touch earth, to touch soil, to touch land, to have your feet stand on something solid. You know what I'm saying? We take that shit for granted every day. We walk outside, we walk around our house, we walk in the grass, we walk in the dirt, we jump on rocks, whatever, right? But when you got a booty scoot, I'm talking about at least like 35 yards across a high ass canyon, and you get to touching soil again. You know what I'm saying? Your feet get to touching land. Your feet get to touching Mother Earth. You feel what I'm saying? Woo! It's a whole nother vibe. So you feel what I'm saying? That it hits completely different. You know what I'm saying? It's like hallelujah. every step you take is like hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, thank you, Jesus. Because you look back and you're like, that nightmare is over with. Like, whoo, whoo, I made it to the promised land. Thank you, Don, for the roses. So then my cousin, he takes me down to like this like little pond. I don't know if you could call it a pond or a river, but it's basically like there's water getting fed into this body of water, right? But it's not a lot of water. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like it's about like 4 feet deep, 8 feet across, and it narrows like it narrows and it widens and it narrows. You feel what I'm saying? And wherever that water goes, I don't know where it goes. You know what I'm saying? And where it comes from, I don't know where it comes from either, right? Thank you, Don, for all her roses. You be blessing your boy. I appreciate you. And whoever else been tapping the screen and running their likes up on this live, I really appreciate you as well. And those of y'all who haven't subscribed to my live yet, not my live, but my YouTube, all you gotta do is hit my face and go hit the link in my bio and go subscribe to my YouTube. Because if you ever miss out any live or you happen to catch a live in the middle or the end or whatever, you go to my YouTube channel and watch the whole live over there. You feel me? But anywho, okay, so my cousin took me down to this, what I would call a body of water, right? You feel me? Because I don't even know what you call this thing, right? It's in the canyon, in the hood, right? There's like hella, there's dirt, right? There's hella like these cattail bushes growing on both sides of it. Some parts of the water is deep. Some parts of the water is shallow. There's like some parts where there's rocks and the water's coming through the rocks. You feel me? There's like hella algae, bugs, little bugs, mosquitoes, dragonflies. You feel me? And it stank. You feel me? Oh, and there's hella golf balls too, because there happens to be like a golf, not a golf course, but a golf range where people be launching balls that away, right? So the golf balls be coming down here, down to this canyon, and it be landing in this pond and all around it. You feel me? Hella golf balls. To me, that shit looks spooky, right? But my cousin like, oh, that's normal. He said we could collect them, and get a whole bucket, go turn in a whole bucket to give you a couple bucks. You feel me? I was like, is that right? And he's like, yeah, but we gotta go to the golf pang 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 place on the other side of the canyon. You feel me? I was like, all right, whatever. So look, so my cousin Dumbo, he taught me how to catch these frogs. Like when you right there, you looking in the water, you can't see them frogs, right? Every now and then you see them come up. They weren't frogs, they were toads. Were they toads? No, they were bullfrogs. That's what they were. They were African bullfrogs, right? And I'm talking about these things weren't no itty bitty, no little itty bitty frog that you can hold your hand. No, these things like about as big as my hand with long ass legs hanging off. You feel what I'm saying? Like real big frogs, right? So like in the more shallow parts, you can see little fish. You feel what I'm saying? And in some parts, you can see the crawdads. They be kicking in the cut, lurking in the rocks and the shadows by the cattails, right? But the bullfrogs, for the most part, you don't really see them. You just see when they come up for air, it'd be like 1 second, boop, boop, and they disappear. So they just blink at you, right? So we stripped down to our shorts. My cousin Dumbo, he told me like this is the whole get down. This is the reason why I told you grab a sheet from your mama's linen closet. This is how we're gonna catch these frogs, these bullfrogs, these African bullfrogs, right? He's like, we're gonna open up the sheet, and you're gonna hold one end, one end up here, one end down here. I'm gonna hold one end over there. He can hold it just like I got it, right? And we're gonna walk into this pond or whatever it is, and we're gonna walk. And when I tell you to pull it up, come to me as fast as you can with your end, and we're gonna close it. And when we close it, it's gonna be hella frogs in there, hella frogs, crawdads, fish, all that. I bet, guarantee you. I was like, what? Right? You feel me? My cousin, like, to me, my cousin was ready banging, right? Like I said, I grew up in a household with all sisters, no brothers, so he's like a big brother to me, a god, a triple OG. He was like the big homie. This dude, like, literally, like, glowed. Like, to me, he had like a light around him, right? So anything he said, I believed it. Like man, he told me, you know, Mary Poppins, when she be, I don't know any of y'all old enough to remember Mary Poppins, but there was this chick called Mary Poppins that used to fly with an umbrella, right? And he told me that was real, and I believed it so much I climbed up on the roof of our house and had an umbrella and jumped off. Didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't float across the sky like Mary Poppins in the TV. No, I went straight down. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how much, like, whatever he said, I believed. You know what I'm saying? My cousin was like, sir, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Can somebody remind me what I was talking about before I went off track with this Mary Poppins story real quick? Because I forgot. Okay, thank you. Right. So, hold up. Shout out to Mogu one time. This is not a paid promotion. I just want to sponsor Mogu on GP because this is my favorite drink in the whole wide world right now. You feel me? It's very good. Costs about $1.30 a bottle. It's a small bottle, but it ain't meant for you to down it anyways. It's meant for you to just sip on it like a pimp, like a player. You feel me? Anywho, back to the story. So, okay, so my cousin telling me this, right? He's like, you hold the sheet from this end, like this, just like I got it. We're gonna walk through the water. We're gonna keep one hand up and one hand down, all the way down to the ground, as far down as the ground. You might have some of your face is gonna be in the water, but oh well. And just walk with me, until I tell you to go. Bring the sheet up and bring it together in the middle, right? I was like, okie dokie, you know what I'm saying? And he said there's gonna be a hell of frogs, fish, crawdads, all that in there, tadpoles, all that, right? I was like, gotta see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? So we did just like he said. We walked. Half my face was in the water. You feel me? Could hear it out of the one ear. Tasting pond water, right? It stank. There was bugs flying all around. It was slippery. I was scared something was gonna bite my toes. You feel me? But we kept it going, right? And my cousin's like, bring it up. So we brought it up and we brought it together. And my cousin, he basically grabbed the sheet. He just grabbed it like a bag, right? And the whole thing was jerking, right? I was like, whoa! I touched the bag. There was hella frogs, whatever the hell else is in there, just wilding out. They're bouncing all around the sheet. I was like, damn, right? So we hurry up to get back to land, because on the land we had a laundry bag, right? So my cousin, he opened up the sheet. He was like, grab the frogs and the crawdads and throw them in the laundry bag. Don't trip on the fish, right? Because the fish, they like itty bitty, about like that big. You feel what I'm saying? And he's like, don't trip on them. But me, I was like so much of like of a baby kid and a nature kid that anything I could get for free, like a pet fish, I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, my cousin Double, right? All he brought was a net bag, so you can't put no fish in a net bag. They need to be in water. You feel what I'm saying? But you could put the frogs and the crawdads in the net bag as long as you keep the net bag wet. You feel what I'm saying? So my cousin was a genius, right? Like, this dude was like a bona fide hunter. He was a modern day hunter, right? So we throw in the frogs and the crawdads in the net bag, and I'm arguing with my big cousin. I'm like, man, what's up with the fish? I want to keep some of these fish, right? And there's tadpoles too, fat ass tadpoles with tails tripping, right? I said, I want to keep some of these fish, some of these tadpoles and stuff. He's like, nah. He's like, nah, cuz we gotta throw those back, right? He said, we gotta throw those. I was like, come on, man. He's like, man, we gotta throw those back, bro. Keep arguing with me, right? I was like, all right, whatever. Big homie, right? So we throw all the fish and the tadpoles back, and like the itty bitty crawdads and stuff like that, they all go back. And we had a whole net bag full of bullfrogs, big bullfrogs. I'm talking about like if you were walking down the alley and one of these bullfrogs happened to come out and start walking towards you in the middle of the alley, you would think twice about walking forward. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the biggest frogs you ever seen, and then magnify that sucker by like 10, cause these suckers was big. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we took the things home, right? And we had a bucket, and we threw them in a bucket with some water, and And the cool thing about these bullfrogs and the crawdads too, we threw them all in one bucket. You know what I'm saying? We were baby kids out the game. Like we just in a regular white bucket. You know what I'm saying? Just toss hella crawdads and hella bullfrogs in there, and put hella water too in there, right? So, like as a kid, like I liked having pet animals, right? And every time I had pet animal, I would like really like study them, like really trip out on them, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like that was like my main source of entertainment, to be real, right? So I came to learn that these African bullfrogs, the cool thing about them is that they sit underneath the water for hella long. They could be down there for minutes, like 5 minutes straight, just chilling. All right. Every now and then they'll come up, get a gulp of air, and go back down. Other than that, they just chilling. But while they down there chilling, they just be waiting for something to land on the water, like a bug, for a bug to get on the water and start tripping. Once a bug do that, they'll come up and eat it. That is basically the life of a African bullfrog. Other than when it's mating season, other than that, that's all they do. You know what I'm saying? So, so if you think you got it bad, or you think your life is hard, just imagine trading places with an African bullfrog. You feel me? Sosa just came through the window, running the streets. Look at him. He just came in, right? Where you go? Y'all see him? Let me see. Let me turn the camera so y'all can see him. So he came in, and you know what he's doing? He's looking for the laser. He's looking for the laser up there. That's exactly why he came in. Look, see how he's looking at the ground? He ain't tripping on nothing else right now, but playing with his laser game. So watch. See, look, the carpet. He tore the whole carpet up playing with the laser. So I'm finna go turn his laser game on and watch my boy go crazy. Oh, the laser's on. Where's it at? Where'd it go? There you go. See, that's what he came home for. He been running the streets. It's 7:52, and this fool came home and just all he want to do is look for the laser. You know what I'm saying? That laser, I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all got, if oops, if any of y'all out there got a cat, right, and want a super dope toy that'll keep your cat entertained, hit the link in my bio. Go to my bio, hit the link, and go to my Amazon store, and go ahead and buy it from my Amazon store. Good looking out, because this right here is the best toy ever. That one of my friends on TikTok got it for me. It's the best toy that Sosa has ever had. He, prior to this toy, he used to be running the streets all day. You know what I'm saying? All day. I'm talking about for hours with an S on the end. Sometimes to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what he was out there doing, but he was out there. You know what I'm saying? But ever since I introduced him to this toy, he been coming home. Right now it's only 7:57, almost 8 o'clock, which is extremely atypical of him, right? But he came home purposely just to play with his laser. And y'all see when he came home. Y'all see what he did. He was sitting there looking around on the ground looking for it. He ain't even eat his dinner yet. It's almost 8 o'clock. He usually eats at 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. He barely came home and ain't even shipping on dinner. Instead, he over there chasing this laser. I'm telling you. Can you imagine how like enriched, like how excited his mind is right now? Like it's keeping him like, you know what I'm saying, active, chasing a laser, helping him to better his hunting skills. You feel me? And when he's happy, I can tell he's happy because he wags his tail. Watch. Let me see if I can catch him wagging his tail. Let me see your tail, boy. Oh. See, look at his tail. Look at his tail. He's hella happy. Tear that whole carpet up. Tear my little rug up. Go Power Rangers. Look at his tail. Look at his tail. Look at his tail. Look at his tail. That's how you know he's happy as hell. Look at his tail. He playing with the toy like hell yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. You feel me? So those of y'all who got a cat or a kitten or a dog or a puppy, shit, even a parrot. A chinchilla, a hamster, what's that? What is? Oh, a guinea pig, a pig, whatever. I highly recommend this cat laser pointer toy. Shit, you feel me? That white thing up there. And if you wanna go get it, go hit the link in my bio and go check it out on my Amazon store. You feel me? That food tail was wagging. I hardly ever see it like consistently wagging like that. Every now and then he do that when I be like scratching him, giving him pets and stuff. But it don't be going like it is right now. You know what I'm saying? That fool is like, Woody woo! He's like, good looking out. This is the best toy ever. You feel me? Okay. Let me see what y'all talking about in this chat real quick. I know I'm hella late, but oh well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how I get down. I be on my own trip. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. Angel Kiss says, hey, I finally caught your live for a little bit before I gotta go to bed for work. Have a good night, Angel Kisses. Joseph said, what's up, brother? What's up, Joseph? Then they said, I remember. Lisa said, no, you didn't. Lisa said, you learned real quick. Rebecca said, Danny Poppins. Angel Kisses says, bullfrogs in the sheet. Oh yeah, y'all were reminding me where I left off. Okay, catching frogs and stuff, right? Angel Kisses says we don't have those out here in Ohio. Hey, Lisa says one time photo, one time. That's what's up. Hey, you know you a real a daddy friend or follower or whatever if you know like certain words that I be saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Rebecca said Amazon has them. We talk about Shy said, LOL, water your pet fish. Did you guys eat those frog legs? Oh, yeah. So that's what I was going to say. So we brought them home. And, Sierra said, every time I hear the dog bark in the background, I think of somebody walking up to your house. Why you gonna say something? Why you gonna say something like that, Sierra? Damn. You know what I'm saying? What? Close the window real quick. One time for the one time. Why you gonna? You know I got a phobia of white people. And you know I'm up here in Oregon. You feel what I'm saying? Where there's a whole lot. So why would you plant that seed in my head like that? You feel me? You know I'm scared of the Michael Myers, Freddy Cougars. You know what I'm saying? Of Jason. You feel what I'm saying? Don't do that. Keep that to yourself, Sierra. That you can't plant a seed like that in my head. Cause even though now I closed the window, I'm still like in like 1 second away from karate attack mode. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go kung fu ninja on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me. The American said, when I was young, I caught bullfrogs and sold them to my mom's coworker. Oh yeah, so what I was gonna say was, yeah. So my pops, he ended up seeing, I think I showed him or something, he ended up seeing that we had them. And he was like, go ahead and run that. What do you mean? First he was tripping out like, man, where the hell y'all get these from? Like he was like in disbelief, right? And we told him like, yeah, down in the canyon there's a pond. And there's a gang of them down there. This is just one sheet. We could have got more than this. We just got one sheet full, right? So my pops took the to the kitchen, and we had legs. You feel what I'm saying? It went down. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't knock my pops because he a triple OG refugee, first generation refugee from Vietnam. So he old school with it. You know what I'm saying? Like what others might like frown upon or consider taboo, he considered normal. You feel what I'm saying? So when he saw them thick ass frog legs, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them yunky ones, some yunky frog legs. He's like, yeah, go ahead and run those, right? And that's pops. And at the same time, I knew once they were seasoned up and sauced up and plated on top of some rice, they were gonna be fire no matter what. Cause my pops and my mom know how to get down. You know what I'm saying? So I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking with my stomach, not with my head. You know what I'm saying? Gotta ask the Father to forgive me one time for the one time. But them frogs taste just like chicken. Okay. And after that, right? After that, I would say not even a week. I would say like a couple days, maybe 3 days the most. My pops was like, oh yeah, cause we knocked the crawdads down too. right? Knocked them down real quick. And my pops was like, man, take me to this pond, whatever it is that y'all caught these frogs and these crawdads at. Cause we trying to double back. We trying to like really. We trying to do like a whole crawfish boil. I'm saying big crawdads and big frog legs on the table. You know what I'm saying? All that, right? So again, this time the whole family went. You know what I'm saying? Pops, moms, my sisters, me and my cousin. We all went. Hopped in my pop's truck. Some of us in the front, some of us laying down in the back. Hopped out. Had some sheets with us. My pops made a bamboo, a fishing pool out of bamboo, and wanted to fish crawdads with it. He had this wild idea that's how he was gonna catch hella crawdads instead of going in the water with the sheet, getting him in the sheet. You know what I'm saying? But you can't argue with pops. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we went down there. Went down the canyon. Tripped me out to see my mom going down the canyon with us like that. Like I'm telling you, that one part of the canyon, first it's flat, and then you get to one part where it's hella steep, and it's all rocks and loose rocks and dirt. You feel what I'm saying? Going down this canyon. And we told them, we gave them all the heads up, like, hey, there's gonna be one part, it's gonna be real steep. Then when you get to the bottom of all that, it's gonna be a really deep ass hole. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta get up out of that hole and get to the other side. Then you're gonna get to a part where there's a pipe, and you gotta make a decision to either go across this big ass pipe or it takes a long way through a gang of bushes, right? Feel me? And they're like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Right? I'm like, damn. My mom and my sisters all want to go. I don't, like, I had no doubts about my pops. My pops was with it, right? But no disrespect to none of the women out there. I just felt like this trek through this canyon wasn't something for no women to do. Feel me? Not saying they weren't built out for it, because my sisters and my mama were some soldiers, right? but it just wasn't a business. Like it just wasn't. It just wasn't something I wanted them to do. You know what I'm saying, right? But they wanted to do it anyway, so I was just like, okie dokie, here we go. We about to go ahead and find out. You know what I'm saying? What it's really gonna be like, right? So we get to the one part in the canyon where it's a steep ass hill with loose rocks and dirt, right? And like I said, when you get to that part, you gotta turn around and crawl down it backwards, or sideways, because if you try to walk down it, you're gonna fall. You feel what I'm saying? You can't walk down it, you'll lose your footing because the rocks are all loose and they're all tumbling down. So as everyone is crawling backwards, rocks are coming down. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta like dodge them and stuff like that. It's crazy, bro. Right? So we get down to the bottom. We get to the part where it's a deep ass hole. Again, you gotta jump down the deep hole, climb up this wooden plank, and get to the top. But there's a lot of us, so we were boosting each other up. And then the last one just crawled up the plank, right? And then we get to the part, like about like 25 feet from there, you get to the pipe, where either you go across this high ass pipe that goes all the way across the canyon, or you take the long way. You feel me? So those of y'all that been in this life to get, y'all know that this is the pipe where I was booty scooting across this pipe. There goes Sosa. He about to go run the streets. Because the laser turned off on him. The laser, it only goes for 2 hours and it turns off. And look, it turned off. So that's what took off. Oh, he's trying to get out. I forgot the windows closed. My bad, champ. Okay, so when we got to this pipe part, I told my family, like, nah, y'all ain't got no choice. None of y'all are going across this pipe. Nobody's going across this pipe. We're taking the long way. You know what I'm saying? I went across it. Double. He on another level. He ain't afraid of heights. Or he was in the circus in another life or something. But That fool ain't tripping on going across this pipe, right? Thank you, Don, for the roses. I appreciate you. But to save y'all all the trouble, we're going that way, right? Because whatever's ahead, the long way is not as bad as going across this pipe because it's scary, right? So we went the long way and we had to go through hella bushes, shit smacking us in our face. We had to like dig off trail, go through all this, stepping over trees and branches and stuff like that, right? And it was real longer, but we got to the body of water. And then we all just hung out right there. It was catching frogs and crawdads and all that stuff. You feel me? My dad, thank you, Doc, for the roses. I appreciate you. My dad, like I said, he made a bamboo fishing pole. A fishing pole out of bamboo. He had fishing string on it with a hook, with like meat. And it worked. He threw that sucker in the water. And the crawdads came out and clamped on. And he was just yanking them out the water like it was nothing, throwing them in a bucket. Whoop! Every time there was so many in there, like it was like overrun with crawdads and bullfrogs because basically like it was a pond down in the canyon and wasn't nobody messing with it or no animals really messing with it. So these frogs and crawdads and fish and whatever else was up in their tadpoles, they were just having it their way. You know what I'm saying? And then we were just going up in there, taking the sheet and just scooping them out, like by the boatloads, like hella, hella, hella frogs and crawdads and bitty fish and fat little tadpoles. But like I said, we were just keeping the big crawdads and the bullfrogs and throwing everything back in the water. And you know what I'm saying, taking it back home and doing what we do. You feel me? But it's 8 something over here on my side. I don't know how long I've been on this live chilling with y'all, but I really enjoyed hanging out with y'all tonight. But it's time for your boy to go chillax and kick back and just get into listen to some music, watch some Netflix or something, and just chill. But I wish all y'all a blessed night and that y'all stay positive. Y'all keep your head up and your face strong. Always. Thank you, Jazz, for the roses. I appreciate you.